Okay, we are going to talk today about marketing plans, not marketing plans, just cards. And so the first up is Tammy. Tammy, do you want me to screen or do you want to screen?
No, you screen.
Okay, so we're going to screen that, and then the next we're going to talk to also to Tommy. And then if this stuff looks all foreign to you, this is a two-way street. Ask questions, so forth. Um, so let me find it here. Okay. Well, that's Tommy's, but you guys are looking at not yet. Okay, who can see a colorful marketing plan? Okay, all right, let's just take a minute. Oh, by the way, there's two sides to this marketing plan. By the way, she and Tommy have done a great favor for you, and I'll tell you what that is. They've put it in a document you can edit. So if you go like, you mean all I have to do is go up here and change the name? Well, you should probably change more of the content. But yeah, that's how simple this is going to be. Same for the one Tommy's going to share. So let's just take a look at this. I'll give you 20 seconds to gather what you can on this page.
What the heck happened?
Okay, this is the front side of this card, and here's the back side. Okay, so
And this is a very rough draft.
yeah, I'd hate to see a final draft from you. Just kidding. So let's open this up to some people, and then we're gonna look. We if you haven't seen it, she also has a marketing plan, but for the time today, we're gonna just look mostly at this for a minute. So let's go around the Zoom since you guys are seeing it. Do you guys want me to keep that on the screen, or are you guys good if I take it off the screen? Does it help to see it?
I'd say leave it on.
Okay, perfect. All right, who said that? Tommy did. Tommy, you're going to be the first to say what you see here because you already have one.
You want me to do this? I'm the QA guy. I'm the one that picks things apart. This is constructive criticism.
Okay, all
Um,
right, all right, all right.
I would change the URL to https://www and then the
Okay.
LinkedIn. That's just me.
And I
Um,
would and I would
I was contemplating that too. I didn't know if I should or not.
and I see an extra check mark in your list.
Right. I saw that too.
But
hey, I
like I
love
said,
that
this
the
is the
people
QA
that
guy.
this is just like the resume guy. How many times with the resume guy reads your resume and go like, oh, the bullets are different sizes. Yep, they are.
Right.
Okay,
But I
all
really
right,
like this. I like the color schemes. Looks good.
okay. Tommy, thank you for catching those. Okay, Brett Hadley.
Um,
And if you don't have
looking
any,
this
that's
over, I don't have any feedback that looks good. If I was to, I can maybe spend some time and really digest it a bit more and have some more feedback. But just looking at right here, I have no comments, no feedback on it, other than that looks awesome.
Oh, thank
okay.
you.
All right, Kyle.
Sorry, I couldn't find my mouse there. The only thing I would say is that I think you should make your photo larger.
And
It,
see, that's the thing. I have a hard time with pictures of me. So
well,
this was a huge compromise for me.
see, I'd say take one of these many AI programs and ask it to make it take you like a headshot that just shows your face and say make this into a professional headshot, like like a realtor's headshot or whatever. And then it'll probably do that in a way that doesn't look too crazy, I don't know. I'm not an expert on AI. I'm generally reluctant to indulge in it,
Mhm.
but that might be that's a use case that's probably worth doing. Like, and the only reason I think that is that if I think it's a little strange how small the photograph is, then somebody else might think that too, and that's my whole feedback.
Okay.
And she's not alone in how we feel about our pictures. So yeah, and you're right. Great call. AI is that, and Chat GPT does a great job. If you don't know that, um, I did just a picture of me sitting here. If you guys all knew, I wore a tie during the during the Christmas holidays because I had a bunch of Christmas ties, and I took a couple pictures just here in my office because my clients were doing it on Chat GPT, and I said, "Can you do a pencil sketch?" I'll show it to you guys in a minute. It turned out really cool. Tammy, you might like a pencil sketch of yourself. So,
Okay.
Brian Clark.
Yeah, Tammy, uh, I think that I mean, you could do a screen capture of you right now, and that would be good. You know, you could do that. I was looking at the item. Is this a physical card too at some point, sometimes?
Yeah, it should be. I could probably go and get it printed.
No, okay. So I would on your area where you have your LinkedIn, whatever, you might want to do a thumbnail QR code so someone can use their phone to go there. Um,
Oh,
that could be in the right hand side of the black. I don't know what type of resolution they need to have a QR code work, but I've seen them pretty small. So that's something. I think it looks really great. The other thing I noticed was that you have 3 columns of skills, but only 2 columns of check marks. And I'm wondering if you want to move your check marks closer to your skills and have 3 columns of check marks.
oh, I missed that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep,
Isn't it
I got
amazing
you.
how we all see things differently? Oh,
So it
thank you
looks
guys.
good. I do support Kyle's comment about let's get the picture of you on there. And I like the pencil sketch idea from Steve. That's a nice thing. Anyway, that's my comments.
Okay,
I
Thank
like I
you.
like your text. Your text is really great. So
Stan.
It looks good. I do have some feedback. I agree with the photo issue. And one tip I have learned that's very helpful about taking selfies, go to a park like around sunset or sun up. Like the light is way different. It makes you look good. Take like 100 selfies or something, and a few of those will look really good. I've done that before. I am not photogenic, and it worked for me. And the other thing is, I've printed out JIST cards, and what looks good on the screen may not look good in your hand. Like I made one, and the text is so small that I don't know. It might be too small for a lot of people. So
Okay.
something to keep in mind. Print it out before you make a whole bunch.
Yeah, I might have to take the check marks off because that's why it's so small because I couldn't get it all to fit. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot of info there, so it might look really, really small once you print it out.
Okay. Let's see. Sean.
Actually, I think everybody else has pretty much pointed out what I have seen, especially when you're reading the below that your attention to detail, and then you have those check marks that are in the wrong place. I mean,
Right.
just it looks great. I would just change a few things, and the QR code is a great advice too. But all those things are things that everybody pretty much picked out what I got.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Jeff.
I like it. I really like it. I think a lot of people have mentioned that. One thing I might do is you have your LinkedIn and your contact information in that black box and your phone number just above that.
Uh-huh.
I might find a way to incorporate or bring down the phone number into the black box and maybe slide that black box up underneath your name.
Okay, that makes sense.
just looking at it visually. And other than that, it looks good. The QR code, the picture is mentioned, and just make sure the JIST cards, this would be a suggestion, and I'm kind of getting nitpicky here, but this is your brand. This is you. Make sure that it aligns color scheme and stuff like that with your LinkedIn profile or your online presence, whatever you're using, whether it's LinkedIn or however you choose to do that. Because, and make sure the pictures are the same. Is one of
Right.
the suggestions that I might do, because then they know that you're present on LinkedIn and you're present off of LinkedIn, that you understand how they intertwine. And maybe, I know it explains a lot, but as a hiring manager, recruiting or something, a lot of people spend maybe 10 to 15 seconds looking at these and then they either file it away or put it in their pocket. So you've got the front and back. So basically make sure that, your contact information is front and center, your picture and stuff like that. And just going back to the chat GPT, like Steve said, I just did this maybe a week ago, if that. I didn't like my LinkedIn picture. I think there was a lot of ageism there. So I actually meshed just a white shirt and tie picture that I had and a suit coat with the tie. I like the smile of the suit coat and tie, but I also like the professionalism of just the white shirt. Had it mesh, and then I'm like, I really don't like that. I don't like the double chin. I don't like the graying sideburns because I think it might age. And just had Chat GPT take those or switch that, and it was a little weird to kind of see it meshed and see myself, with lightening up the hair color and stuff like that. So just tips like that might be able to help and kind of take away that fear of the picture and something that you like and interests you. So
Okay,
just food
thank
for
you.
thought. And these cards are always evolving, ever changing as somebody else gives you an opinion or tidbit on it.
Okay, Tammy, when I opened my email today and saw that, I just went, this is so cool. So that's what but I'm glad that, we all looked at it. We caught little things that, we sometimes can't catch ourselves. It's just the same thing as a resume for me
Right.
sometimes. So big round of applause for Tammy. Okay, we're gonna get to Tommy here, but we're gonna take a station break real quick. So this is a station break, looks like it's really quick, hopefully. So tell me when you can see this. Hold on. Got all of Tommy's pictures. You're coming. Okay. Can you guys see
Oh,
that?
nice. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
So if you're doing anything, and you'd have to admit that there's a lot of fun things we do here in Job Team, and if I can help anybody with things to learn to do, here's for the new people. And if you haven't done it and you're not new, how many people's done Notebook LM? Nobody's done Notebook yet. Okay, this is an assignment. It is the easiest assignment in the entire world. Go to Notebook LM. It's a Google product. It is free. Pop in your resume. Did you do this, Tommy? Okay. Pop in your resume and it will come back and it will say, here your resume. Here your resume. And it will be where it sounds like two people, sounds like a radio show, male and female, digesting your resume. And if you're struggling at all, this will make you feel better. I'm going to guarantee it. Now, there's only one time it didn't work. I had an Intel client about a year ago, and he put his 5 or 6 page resume in there, and he goes, "Oh, it got it wrong." And then he looked through his resume, and goes, "Oh, nope, it's wrong on my resume. It got it right." So something to correct. Okay. All right. Did I lose Tammy? Okay. Maybe I lost Tammy. Okay. We're going to go now to Tommy. And Tommy, I have lots of them. Which one would you like me to bring up first, Tommy?
I don't know. I'm just gonna ask if I'm gonna do postcard or business card.
Let's do, I don't know what you call this. We'll show this one first. Oh, I love it when it doesn't go to the right screen.
I have it ready if you want.
Is this one right here, right?
Okay,
Are we calling this the postcard?
that's the postcard.
Okay. All right, let's take a look at this real quick. Everybody take a look for a sec. Now we know what we're looking for.
Hey, Steve, if you want, I have the front and back, and I have them zoomed in side by side. That will help.
Yeah, I'll let you screen.
Okay, share. That might be easier for people that are. Can you see that? I don't see the line around the screen.
Yep. I see it, but I've got, yep, that's perfect. I do see it.
Okay, all right. And I want to point out, I still need a better photo. I know that. And it does need to match my LinkedIn. That was an awesome idea. I didn't think about that before. I need to update all of them.
What do you mean match your LinkedIn? What do you mean?
I need to make a cool professional picture, put it on here, put it on LinkedIn, put it on my business card, so they all interlink or whatever the word that somebody said a while ago. I think Sean said it.
Okay, let's just go through here. I see everybody on my screen. I'm gonna just go, and I'm just gonna go top to bottom just for time here. Sean, you're at the top. So any comments on this?
I don't have any comments right off the bat, unless there's a better word for beating service cost and operation goals. Just looking at it from somebody, exceeding service cost and operation goals, something like that.
You're right. I should change that. That's from the original one I had, which was somebody in a completely different field. I need to put something better there.
Just as an observation, but otherwise it looks pretty good.
Okay. Thank you, Sean. Next up is Brett Hadley.
Yeah, the only thing is that I might say is the spacing with your email and LinkedIn. Now on this, obviously, it has that double line. When you print it off, it's not going to be there.
Right.
But other than that, everything looks good.
Okay. Next up is Kyle.
I also don't really see a lot of anything really to offer as feedback. Like it looks very clean, and it's very to the point, which I think is the point of this sort of thing, right? This is a thing you go to a career fair, hand to somebody, and go, look, if you have any of these jobs open, or if you have a thing for one of these skills, this is the person who can do those things. A very brief personal introduction there on the one side, and then the rest is just informational and go right at it. I think it serves that purpose well. So like I said, I don't have any, although I do think you should wear clown makeup in your photo, because that will definitely draw people's attention. How about that? Is it strange feedback? Just ask ChatGPT to do that. Please put me in clown makeup, big red nose, rainbow wig, the whole thing.
Okay. And he wants to work as Ronald McDonald. Just kidding. Okay. Next is Brian Clark.
So I like it. I was looking on your skills page, and I'm wondering if there's any way you can increase your font point size. Again, if you're holding it in your hand, can this be bigger? There's a lot of like double line spacing or a line and a half spacing. Maybe that could be reduced a little bit and make the words a little taller. And then I guess the QR code comment again, if putting a QR code on there is helpful to people. I don't know. I often wonder about that. It's like we all use our phones, but if I'm in an office setting, how do I get a QR code? I guess I can hold it up to the camera of my laptop, but maybe that helps people from having to cut, paste, type, or whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, and it depends what the QR code where it takes them. It could take them, some of my clients have portfolios. They have a whole website, those kind of things. So yeah. Um, so okay. Thanks. And I like the QRA code. Maybe that's something we could show how simple, because if you taught me what you taught me, that should be pretty simple, I'm guessing. Next up is Stan. Or Brian, go ahead and say whatever you say.
No, I was just gonna say QR code's really easy.
Okay.
You just have to have your whatever you want to have a QR code created of, and then you go to one of the online sites. It's really quick and easy to do.
Okay. Thanks. Stan.
Similar feedback with Tammy. It looks good on the screen. I don't know if this is supposed to be a quarter page or more of a business
Yes.
card, but
It's
okay.
quarter page.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of info there, but yeah, definitely print it out first before you finalize it, just to see it in your hands.
I have some.
Okay. Last up, I think I got everybody, is Jeff.
I like it. I like the flow of it. I might maybe throw target positions above the skills, and just like people had said, the QR, maybe font size, stuff like that, utilizing white space and spacing, but it looks good. I like it.
Okay.
Oh, one thing I would mention too, and this is kind of obvious, but many times check the QR code, make sure it works before you're handing these out, and it sends them to the wrong site. And it's like, I don't know how many times I've done that, my wife's done that, or somebody else has done that. And I'm like, did you really want, not that it was inappropriate or anything, but I'm like, did you really want to send me to this site or something different than what they might have intended? So just verify, verify, verify.
Right. QA the card before I send it out.
Okay. If you'd unscreen there.
Okay.
Okay. Big round of applause for Tommy. Okay. So I think when we come back, we want to talk about how to use this, because I think creating them is one thing, making sure we're using them and all the different ways we can use it. So I'm going to end this recording, but this was JIST cards.